And we're back, Oktoberfest 2017 Masters 45 Plus Division. The Mega Masters, as one of our members has lovingly called it. She will be competing. The first event is 21-15-9, calories row, back squat, front squat, hanging knee raises. 3, 2, 1, go. The athlete can grab the handle and begin the row. Athlete must remain seated until that monitor ticks over to 21 calories, at which time the athlete can holster that handle, pop off the erg, and come over to the barbell. First set is going to be back squats. It'll be 21 back squats. Athlete can bring the bar to the back however he or she would like. Emily's choosing to do a little power clean shoulder to overhead number. Very nice. The squat, hips below the knees. After hitting 21, the athlete can drop the barbell off their back, but they must settle it down to the floor. Then we have hanging knee raises. I'm going to come in for the close-up again. So on the hanging knee raises, the hip must open at the bottom for each rep, and the knees must come up above the hip crease. Good. Show them some reps where the hips don't open at the bottom. So they come up far enough, but you can see that she's not opening the hip at the bottom. Good. After the knee raises, she's back onto the erg for some rowing. She knocks out 15 calories worth of rowing, then she's back onto the barbell. Now she has 15 front squats. She can full clean it or power clean it. And that rep would count, of course. Once she hits her 15, there's a power clean, and then she decides to front squat. Good. Once she hits her 15, she can drop to the floor, settle into position, head back over to hanging knee raises. 15 hanging knee raises, back to the erg, 9 calories. Back to the bar, 9 front squats. And then finally we end with hanging knee raises. And good. And then she finishes with hanging knee raises. Time ends upon completion of the 9th knee raise. That is event 1. The time cap on event 1 is 14 minutes. Let's talk about event 2A. It's the same complex as the other divisions. You have a 6-minute clock to hit, 1 deadlift, 1 below the knee hang clean, plus 1 jerk. The deadlift starts from the floor. She'll stand up with it, hips extended, knees extended, shoulders behind bar. The judge says good, at which time she can go below the knees and do a below the knee full clean. Good. Let's show them a below the knee hang power clean. So there's below the knee, and she decides to power and stand it up. That's totally fine as well. And here she can do whatever she'd like to get that bar overhead. There's a power jerk. And there's a split jerk. Good. 6 minutes. The athletes may add weight, take weight away, whatever they would like to do for those 6 minutes. Clips must be used every time. Event 2B, at that 6-minute mark, athletes will perform 20 burpees over the bar, getting the chest to the floor, and then jumping or stepping over the bar. Good. Let's say that this is the 20th burpee, chest to deck. And then to finish that burpee, the athlete can't take off on the run yet. The athlete must cross the bar. Good. There's the 20th burpee. Then the athlete can take off on the 800-meter run. We're also giving the option there for a 1,250-meter row. That is not a scale. That is an option. And you will use the just row feature on that. And it will count up to the 1250 mark, and your judge will call time once you hit that 1250 mark. The final event, we have 5 rounds for time of 5 kettlebell shoulder to overhead per arm. So we'll bring our kettlebell back in. Good. The shoulder to overhead, the athlete will pick that bell up and get it into position. So it's shoulder to overhead first, Emily. So the rack position, the bell must be below the shoulder. So a good place to be is thumb to sternum and elbow to rib cage, and that looks good. From there, a little dip drive to get it up overhead, locked out over that shoulder. Good. I like that. So that's 5 per arm. Once she finishes that, she can then go straight into her 10 kettlebell snatches per arm. And it just has to pass between the legs. It doesn't have to go to the floor. Good. Can you show a couple reps ending out in front? So of course you can't end out in front there. You need to finish over the shoulder so we can draw that straight line between bell, shoulder, hip, and middle of the foot. That is 10 kettlebell snatches per arm. The athlete must complete all 10 on one arm before moving to the other. And then finally, the last piece of that, event 3, is 30 double unders or 60 single unders. We're giving the masters an option there. You can do either one. You must choose before the workout, telling your judge what you're going to do, and you cannot change at any point in the workout. The time cap on event 3 is 9 minutes. And that's it for that. Did we miss anything, Emily? All right.